We're recording. Okay. Allison and Owen, can you put your counters down and look at me, please?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, one of my favorite snacks is cookies. How about you? Do you like cookies?
I like Oreo cookies and chocolate chip cookies and like cookies recipe.
Well, my next question was going to be, what's your favorite kind of cookies? So Allison answered it. Owen, do you like cookies? You do? What's your favorite kind?
Cookies and cream ice cream.
So cookies and cream ice cream. Okay, that's a cookie ice cream. Leland, do you like cookies? What's your favorite kind? I like chocolate chip cookies. Okay.
And Oreo.
Me too. My friend recently baked some cookies for our snack, and she let them out on the counter to cool. So here is a picture of the cookies we have.
Ooh, yummy. Can I eat 1 billion?
You want to eat 1 billion? All right. So I have 3 pictures of the cookies. Owen, don't let them distract you yet, okay? You're going to use them in just a little bit, okay? All right. So here is a picture of the cookies that my friend baked. So I'm going to let each one of you get one, okay? What do you notice about the cookies that he baked? Look at the picture. What do you notice?
Chocolate chip.
They're chocolate chip?
They're all black.
What do you notice?
They're all black.
They're all black. Okay, that's just because of the ink I used.
Some are two chocolate chips, 1 chocolate chip, and 3
So some of them have more chocolate chips on them than others. How many is there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15.
15.
Because it's like 5, 15.
Good. How did you just count, Allison?
Because that's
When you said 5, 10, 15, how was that counting?
like 5.
Good job.
Because since I want to know so quickly and look, I did like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. I know it's already 5. And then I count 5, 5. I counted the same 15.
All right.
15.
So everyone knows that there are 15 cookies. So
They're so yummy.
what do you wonder about these cookies?
How much chocolate chips are on them?
You wonder how much chocolate chips are on them? Okay. What else do you wonder?
I want to know how do they taste like.
Okay, so you want to know what they taste like. Leland, what do you wonder?
Same as Owen, because that does not look like it has a chocolate chip.
So maybe some of them are missing some. Well, what do you think might happen to some of the cookies?
They might break.
They might break. What do you think might happen to them?
Might like split.
They might split. What do you think, Leland? Do you think somebody might take some?
Yeah, so
Okay.
if you're not looking.
Okay, so my friend left these cookies out on the kitchen counter to cool.
they don't
And
get
we
hot.
said things that might have happened next were you all thought that they might break. What did you say? Ellen?
Split.
They might split because they're hot and they need to cool. Good job. All right. Well, someone ate some of the cookies. But I need you to help me figure out how many cookies we're eating. Okay? You think your brother would? Not your sister?
I hope my sister ate the cookie. Maybe would.
Okay.
Or me.
All right. Listen real carefully. I'm going to share the story problem with you. I don't want you to solve it right now. I want you to listen to the story problem, and then I'm going to put the story problem. I'm going to have you put the story problem in your own words. Okay? Hold on, Allison. All right, are you listening? Put your hands on the table so I know you're listening, because this is the problem, and you're going to have to solve it. So I need you to listen really carefully, okay? Okay. There were 15 cookies on the tray.
Cookies.
Some of the cookies were eaten. Then there were only 7 cookies left.
7.
How many cookies were eaten?
That's me.
Hold on, wait. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. And picture the word problem as I read it again. Remember, we aren't trying to find the solution yet. Allison, look at me. Close your eyes. All right, listen. There were 15 cookies on the tray. Some of the cookies were eaten. Then there were only 7 cookies left. How many cookies were eaten?
8.
Hold on. Okay, now, Owen, will you share the problem with me in your own words? Allison, you can open your eyes now.
There's 8.
But can you share the problem with me in your own words? And I'm going to go ahead and give y'all this recording sheet where this is where you'll record your thinking, but not yet, okay? We're not finding the solution yet, okay?
Put our name. Put our name. Put our name.
Yes, but not right now, Allison. Hold on one second, okay? Owen, can you tell me what the story is asking in your own words?
To figure out who ate all the cookies.
To figure out who ate the cookies? How many cookies were there then?
15.
And how many were left?
7.
Good. So what happened to the rest?
They got 8.
Someone ate them, yep. Okay, before we get started solving the problems, let's take a moment to repeat the problem to a friend. As you share the problem, be sure to share all the important information and what we are trying to find out. So you two, I want you to talk about the problem and share, put it down. I want you to share the problem with each other, and then Allison and me will share the problem with each other, or Allison will tell me, okay? So think about the important parts of the question and what it's asking you to find. Tell Leland. Allison, what's the question asking you to find?
How much
What is it?
cookies he ate? There were 15 cookies.
And what happened?
Some cookies were eaten.
And then, was there any cookies left?
Yes.
How many were left?
7.
Good job. All right, did y'all share with each other?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I use this cookie to be mine. I'm
All right.
gonna put my name.
So how many cookies did we start with?
15.
15. What happened to some of the cookies?
They were eaten.
And how many were left?
7.
Good. All right. Now listen. Listen.
Put our name.
Hold on. All right. Now you may use pencil, which you have, paper, which you have, or manipulative, which you also have. To solve this problem and share your thinking. You may choose which tools you want to use to solve the problem. Listen. You can choose which ones you want to use to solve the problem. Okay? Okay, before we begin, does anyone have any questions?
No.
Okay, Owen, will you please share the problem with us one last time before we get started?
Yes.
What's the question saying, telling us, and what's it asking?
Who ate on the cookies?
Who ate what cookies? How many cookies?
The 15 cookies.
And how many were left?
7.
So who ate some of the cookies and left 7, right? Okay, I'd like you to start by working alone on the problem, so do it by yourself. As you find a solution, please use the paper I've provided to record your solution and thinking. Later, I will ask you to talk with your neighbor and the class about your thinking. Okay? So go ahead and solve it however you want. And remember, you can use your manipulatives to help you.
I know it's easier.
Ready? Eyes on me. All right, boys and girls, you're working with a partner.
Owen, can you tell me about your thinking?
I'm counting by 5 sticks.
You're counting by 5s to create what?
15.
15. Because what is 15?
3 5s.
Good job.
With your partner, I'm going to give you
Leland?
3 triangles.
Would you like me to read the problem again to you?
Triangles to make a
You got it?
trapezoid.
Okay.
What shape are you trying to make?
All right, Allison. What are we trying to find out?
In your field, make a trapezoid.
Who ate?
Girls, I'm going to take them from you. Oh, you did that on our 3D shape. These are boxes. Check
So would you
your
like for me to read the problem again to you?
That is hers.
Okay.
15.
There were 15 cookies on the tray. Some of the cookies were eaten. Then there were only 7 cookies left. How many cookies were eaten?
I already knew it was
Just
8.
show me. I know you knew it, but I need to see. Do you want to use these?
Yes, 7.
What should you start with?
3, yeah, 5, that's 8.
Okay, Owen, so how many cookies were baked?
15.
Good.
So what do I do?
How many cookies were left?
8. So 8 cookies.
Oh, wait, how many were left?
Oh, 7.
So can you show me your thinking?
So I took apart 3 and I left 7. And I have 5 and a 3, so that's 8. So 8 and 7. So that's
7 were, what does this represent? 7 were
So remember it has 4
left, not eaten.
So now like 8 cookies are 8. So where do I write the answer?
On your paper. I need you to see you record your thinking on your paper.
I need to see it.
So Leland, you counted in your head, right? I mean, not Leland, Owen, I'm sorry. How did you know where to start counting from? I know you're recording your thinking, and I appreciate that, but when you first did it so fast in your head, how did you know where to start counting from?
Oh, because I counted 8. Like, I left 7 and I counted 8 off of this. Whenever we were closing our eyes.
Allison, what does your 15 block counters represent?
How many cookies are eaten?
Not how many were eaten, how many...
All right, ready? Now.
15.
There was 15 in all, right? How many were left?
That was
After some were eaten, how many were left?
7.
So what do you think you should do next with your 15?
Let's say the next 15. Let's say the next 15.
What should you do next? Leland, can you tell me how your drawing connects to the word problem? What does this represent? These 15, what does that represent? 15 what? But it's 15 what? And then here you have 7 were what? What does that represent? Were what? Were they eaten or were they what was left? 7 left or eaten? Good.
So I did,
Tell me about your thinking, Owen.
I did addition and subtraction.
Good. You wrote both equations. Great. Okay, Allison, you have 15 here, correct? Okay, what happened next to these 15? What happened next?
Some of the cookies were eaten.
And then,
There were only 7.
so what should you do next to your 15?
Before we get to our problem set.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right, so 7, what does this 7 represent?
How many cookies were left?
Good, so how many cookies were eaten?
These are
How many is that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8.
Good job. Now, you've used objects to model. Leave them like that. Can you draw that for me so that I can see your thinking? Good. draw quickly, okay? What, Lily?
20 minus 15 equals 15.
20 minus 5 equals 15. Yes, that's right. Now, how does your drawing connect to the word problem, Leland? Can you tell me? You started with what?
15.
Which was what? The
15.
which was the total amount of cookies.
So let me go.
Alright, Owen, how does your drawing connect to the word problem and your direct modeling with your objects, your counters?
Because I have 7 and I minus 8, so it's 7. I have
Why
15 and I minus 8.
why did you start with 15?
Because there's 15 cookies.
And then what did you do next?
I minus 8. 8.
You minus 8
I minus into, there was 7 left.
until there was 7 left. Good job. So you just X'd out. Good job, Allison.
You have to look at it and decide which shape to So I'm going to pick out randomly a sheet of you and your partner. You are going to work together as a group to use the
Alright.
correct.
While Allison finishes up, Owen and Leland, since you're done, I want you to do something else for me, okay? Can you put your counters down so you can listen? This one might be tricky, okay? This is going to be the extension activity. Alright, listen carefully, okay? You got your listening ears on?
Yes.
Okay. There were 15 cookies on the tray. These 15 cookies. Miss Nowell took 3.
Miss Now.
You finish that part, Allison, and then I'll work with you, okay? Miss Fernandez took 2.
That's 5.
And Miss Hendricks took 4.
That's
How many cookies were left on the tray?
9.
Can you write it down or use your objects to model? So there were 15 cookies. Miss Nowell took 3. Miss Fernandez took 2. And Miss Hendricks took 4. Still 15 on the tray. And I'll give you some time to get started, okay? Allison, what are you drawing? What did you start with?
Ethan, what did I say?
Right here. What did you draw first?
Miss Now took 2. No, Miss Now took 3.
No, Miss Nowell took 3. Hold on, let Leland draw those two. I'll tell you in just a second. What did you say you drew first, Allison?
I got
15 what? 15 what?
cookie
Yep.
yum.
And then what did you do next? You crossed off 8 because they were eaten?
Yeah,
How did you know 8 were eaten though?
because I counted 16.
You crossed them off? Or you took them apart? Good job. Okay, you can finish what you're doing. Okay, boys. So you have your 15 cookies. You have 15? Oh, we have 9 were eaten. Okay, good, you got it. But I want to know how many cookies were left on the tray. So if you have 15, 9 were eaten, how many were left on the tray? So Owen, Miss Nowell took 3. Miss Fernandez took 2. You can use that.
And this took 2, right?
Mhm. I love the way you're showing your work, Owen, and it's organized. And then Miss Hendricks took 4. What, Allison?
Next.
Hold on 1 second, and I'll let you do what the boys are doing, okay?
Can I copy them?
And then the question says, no, not yet. How many cookies were left?
Let me have these cookies and I can eat them. Just grab it.
All right, and then boys, if you'll just hang tight, Leland, I see you did a lot in your head, but think about how you might can show me. Well, you did show me. You did show me. I'm sorry. Okay, now boys, just hang tight really quickly while I let Allison, because she wants to do the extension problem. All right, Allison, you ready?
Yeah.
Fast. There were 15 cookies on the tray.
Yum.
Yum, you got them. Miss Nowell took 3.
Yum.
Do you want to draw this or model it?
I want to draw.
Okay, well, there were 15 cookies on the tray. What do you think you should draw first? What are you drawing?
Squares, because the squares are my cookies.
Okay, yep, you're drawing your cookies.
Yummy, so I could get into every cookie. 15.
All right. Miss Nowell took 3.
Miss Now took 3. I could put in for now.
Good job. I love how you're labeling it. Miss Fernandez took 2.
Miss Fernandez took 2.
And Miss Hendricks took 4.
Miss Hendricks took 4.
How many cookies were left on the tray?
Easy, it's 6. I could see it. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Good job.
See, I know what's 5 plus 1. It's easy, easy.
All right. Now, really quickly, Owen,
Yeah.
can you tell me how you got the answer of 6?
I crushed the 3 for Miss Now
Mm-hmm.
and 2 for me.
Allison and Leland, listen.
And 4 for Miss Hendricks. And then I counted the rest and I was left with 6.
Good. All right, now look at me. All eyes on me. All right. Okay, you can, hold on 1 second. I'll give you time. All right, listen really carefully. Before we begin sharing our solution strategies, I'd like someone to share with us the problem one more time. So, Allison, can you read the problem really quickly? Loud and proud so my recording can hear you.
Which one?
This problem right here.
That one.
Loud and proud. I know you talk louder than that.
There were 15 cookies on the tray. Some of the cookies were eaten. There were only 7 cookies left. How many cookies were eaten?
Good job. All right, now I'll ask a few of you to share your thinking with the group for the first part of the problem, okay? As your friends share, listen carefully and consider their way of thinking. Be ready to ask them questions to better understand their thinking. So, Leland, how did you solve the problem up top? In your head? How did you show me your work though? How did you know how to solve the problem? So what did you know to do to 7? Take it away because they were what was left. And then whatever our answer was is what was eaten. Who has questions for Leland? Anyone have questions? Allison, Owen? Okay. Now, Owen, can you share Leland's strategy in your own words? Can you tell me how he solved the problem using your own words?
Oh, he wrote it on his paper?
He wrote it on his paper, but what did he say he did first? He wrote it on his
Counted
paper.
in his head?
He did. He counted in his head. Okay. So, Owen, how did you decide to solve the problem?
I counted in my head and then I wrote it on my paper and then I write it.
What did you write on your paper?
Squares,
To represent what?
the cookies.
And then you X some out. Why did you X some out?
Because those are the ones that I ate.
Good. Does anyone have questions for Owen? All right. Allison, can you tell me how Owen solved the problem?
No, because since I was finishing my paper.
You were working to finish the extension problem, so you weren't listening that well.
Because
Can you tell her again, Owen? Listen.
so I counted in my head and then I wrote squares on my paper and then I X'd out squares because those are the ones I wrote.
Good. So, Allison, what do you think Owen's strategy looked like?
Skywalker.
What did he draw first? His was. What did he draw first?
Luke Skywalker. 15.
Why did he draw 15 first? Okay. So Allison, how is your strategy similar to Owen's? You can play with them just a little bit. So Allison, how is your strategy up here similar to Owen's?
Because since we're both different. Because they both did squares.
They both did squares. And what did they both draw first?
The 15 squares.
Why 15?
Because those are our cookies.
That's how many were where?
In the tray.
On the tray. Good.
Look.
Good. I
Let
see.
me eat.
I'll have to bring you some cookies. I should have bought some today. All right. So today we've seen different ways to solve a problem. What are some of the ways your group used to solve the problem? So what are some ways you used to solve the problem and find out that 8 cookies were eaten? Owen, how did you first do it?
Whatever you come and I did this and I looked up there.
So you counted in your head, right?
Yeah, I looked at
Leland, what did you do?
I was thinking in my head and then I got the answer in my mind.
Good, and then you drew it. And Allison, how did you find out that there was 8 cookies eaten?
Because I used the cube.
You used the cubes. You used objects. Good job.
Yeah.
How are all of your ways of solving the same? Listen to my question. How are all of your ways of solving the same?
We all use squares. 7 and 15.
So you took 7 away from 15. Good job.
I didn't do squares.
How are all of your ways of solving different? So y'all just kind of
They did
talked about.
squares.
So they drew squares and you drew circles. And then Owen first solved in a different way. What was that way, Owen?
On my drill. On my building.
In your head at first. Remember? You drew because I asked you to, but at first you blurted out the answer because you did it all in your head. Okay, which way of solving problems is the right way? Is there a right way? Leland, do you think there's a right way? Allison, do you think there's a right way to solve? No, there's not. They're all right, but some might work a little bit faster. All right, you all did a fabulous job today. I saw you working hard to become better mathematicians. You should be very proud of your hard work. Kiss your brains. I know y'all do that with Miss Nowell.